It is Sunday morning, the last Sunday before Christmas if you celebrate, and Hanukkah. And we are here with a very special edition of the Dean, the Don, the dude. He's the man. He's the one. He's the only. He's the master of the sports mafia. He is AJ Bocchini.
What's what, what's up, world? What's up, world?
You're up.
Hopefully, everybody's got their coffee today. Hopefully, everybody got their coffee in. Jack, I know you got yours in. So
I haven't been able to make mine yet.
oh,
You're my caffeine this morning. You're the jolt I need, AJ.
oh, good.
Are you a coffee drinker, by the way?
I'm not.
You never have been, huh?
No, I tried it one time and it was disgusting.
Okay.
Although I had it when it was all black. So.
Yeah. There's so many different ways you can have it, but you just got to watch that caffeine intake too. That's not always the best for you, or anyone. But how the hell are you? Sounds like you get all the caffeine you need from your Homestead basketball team.
Oh, I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited. We had a huge one last night against Pewaukee. They're really good, so.
And Pewaukee, AJ, you were telling me, is the defending state champion.
Yeah, in Division One, I think. Yeah.
So how did tell us about the game?
We got out to a 20-4 lead, and it was very, very well balanced. We were up by 11 at halftime.
Okay.
Just a very well balanced game for us. It was good, really good actually.
What did your team do well that they were able to jump out to such a good lead against such a good team?
Pressure. Our young guards really stepped it up on the defensive end, and it was really.
Do you do when you say pressure? Do you do a full court press?
No, we don't do a full court press. We just do man. We do a lot of man-to-man defense.
Okay.
A lot of man-to-man defense. A lot of man-to-man principles. We don't do a lot of zone because we're really small, but it was good. It was real good performance for the kids. Gotta give them credit because they really showed up last night and showed out. So it was good.
I coached some rec basketball, so not at the same level by any middle school, but I think it's a detriment to the kids if they don't learn how to play man-to-man versus a zone defense. I just never allowed a zone. It's just too much standing around and not playing.
Yeah, it's too much to ask, too. There's a lot of principles in the zone that you don't see in man, so that was good. It was good. That was real good. So it was fun.
Excellent.
It's fun. And actually, we have 2 more games over Christmas break. So should be really fun. So.
Are your kids off now, AJ?
They're off till the 26th.
That's a long time. That's almost a month. That is a month.
No. They're off till
no.
26th of December.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking January. So when is? I'm talking about school itself. Not
school. They're off till the 2nd. Yeah.
Out to the 2nd, and they're out. But this coming week, they're all out, right?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Anything else you want to say about any particular part of the win that was especially gratifying, or something you're seeing out of your kids?
It was just fun because the kids played really well, and they played really well, and it's Christmas break. You never know how you're going to come out and play, and the kids really locked in from the jump, and hopefully they can keep it going next week. So we'll see.
Okay, good deal. So where do you want to go next?
Let's go college football playoff.
Okay.
This games were kind of embarrassing yesterday. The SEC clamors for all these teams that won in the playoffs, and they get housed at Ohio State. So.
Yeah. Well, and then Lane Kiffin, the coach of Ole Miss, had some snarky remarks online about how bad the games were because they got left off.
Of course they did.
But they had 3 losses, one of them to a 4-8 Kentucky team, which is terrible.
Right.
And also, I also saw something this morning. AJ said the playoffs aren't close. There's rare to have a close playoff game. The average margin of victory since they started the playoffs was like 19 points. So it's not. We don't get too many thrillers
No, no.
in the playoffs for
I
different
think
reasons.
I think the closest one we had was the remember that Ohio State Georgia game where Marvin Harrison got hurt.
Yep.
Ohio State was up and Georgia came all the way back.
Yep.
That's the closest one we've had so far.
Yeah. Um, there have been some good ones, but overall, since this playoff started, I think in '02 or '04, I'm not sure when it's probably more recent than that. But
Yeah.
regardless, um, what team that you saw impressed you the most out of these first four games?
I say Texas
Really, why?
because they were able to run the ball and they ran for 4 scores. I didn't see most of the game because of my game,
Well,
but Texas was able to run the ball on Clemson, which was kind of surprising.
I um, Clemson started out for a while. I know they were up 7-0 and could have been up 10-0. I think at one time, but that's all they scored. I think the rest of the game. So
yeah, they were up 7-0. I flipped it on because I was at the girls' game, so I flipped it on just to see the score was. And they were up 7-0 when I flipped it on, but they weren't able to hold it.
The most striking thing to me was I don't know if you saw any of the Penn State SMU game or not.
I had 2 pick sixes in the same game.
Yeah,
I did not see it, but I saw the highlights, and yeah.
it was I saw the beginning of the game. SMU starts off with I think they made Notre Dame may have made a punt. And then SMU comes out and they put together a good drive. They get down to about the 20-yard line. And it's 4th and 2.
Yeah.
And they call a timeout and they go for it. So they went for it.
Yeah.
The quarterback fakes a handoff, rolls to the right, and it looked like he easily had the first down. He could have had 3 or 4 yards where he needed 2 as he was heading towards the sideline.
And he threw it, right?
And he threw it. And he threw a good pass, but the kid didn't catch it. It would have been a touchdown. And the kid dropped it, and the momentum swing from that. After that came Penn State didn't score an offensive touchdown. I don't think until late in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was crazy. Then the kid couldn't do anything after he started throwing. The first pick six was so bad. It was just poor. But I guess that's what happens in those games. The emotion swings really get them.
Yeah. So I wanted to say, the crazy part was watching the game and watching those pick sixes. The crazy part was, if you think about it, Penn State's offense didn't do anything.
Right.
Like usual. So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
The interesting thing was also did you see Mark Ingram's comments? I thought they were the dumbest comments ever.
No, I don't even know who Mark Ingram is.
He's the running back he used to be the running back at Alabama, played for the Saints for a bunch of years.
Okay.
Now he's a commentator for Fox.
Okay.
His comments were so immature. It was like this is who you wanted. This is who y'all wanted in the playoffs.
Yeah, well, they earned it.
They earned it, referring to the fact that Alabama should have been in. And he goes, and then Will Compton, who's the defensive back or defensive lineman for the Raiders, said, "You act like you didn't get your ass kicked by Oklahoma."
Oh, excellent.
It was hilarious.
I like that.
It was great. It was hilarious. It was awesome. So that made me laugh.
Oh, good. That is funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
Very cool. Okay, so we got a rematch of Oregon and Ohio State, right?
It'll be really good. It'll be on a neutral field too, so it'll be really good.
When do those games start? Saturday?
Next week Saturday, yeah.
Yeah, and they're all only in one day, right? A Saturday.
Yep.
It was weird yesterday because
the Indiana game was on a Friday.
Yeah.
I thought that was weird.
Indiana, yuck.
Yeah.
they, boy, what an end to a year.
They clunked.
Yeah, they clunked all right. Um, they look terrible.
Yeah, it is.
But again, that happens, and they're on the road, and
I, I think this layoff has a lot to do with the teams that play well. They often play well because of they take the time to prepare, and it's interesting.
well, but it's a lot less layoff than a lot of the teams had for bowls. The
Yeah, right.
traditional bowls are 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks
Yeah,
sometimes.
right,
A couple weeks they should be able to get it together.
right, right.
Okay, any other thoughts about the playoffs moving forward?
No, actually, I don't have any other thoughts, but I do have a thought on college football in general.
Okay.
Um, I was watching the news yesterday, and the transfer portal.
hmm
You realize that Wisconsin's going to have all new quarterbacks next year?
You said that they got 3, right?
They got 3 plus the freshman that I wanted to play this year left.
Well, they're bringing in all these other guys. I'd leave too.
Right, exactly.
What about Braden Locke?
He left too.
Did he?
Yep.
Where's he going? You don't know yet.
They don't know yet, but he left too. So, yeah. So.
What do you think about that?
It's a complete makeover. I guess when you go, my only thought is when you go 5-7, you got to make some changes. But I didn't think it'd be this drastic.
Well, who's going to be the offensive coordinator? Do they know yet?
Jeff Grimes from Kansas.
And is he a Warhawk connection?
No, he's not. But he played he coached under Leipold as the offensive coordinator for Kansas.
Okay. Are you happy with that?
They do run the ball a lot more in Kansas, so I do like that.
Okay. Is Phil Longo going to get hired somewhere else?
He got a head coaching job somewhere. I don't know where.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's just not the right fit. Doesn't mean you're a bad person.
I just think it was bad personnel for the system, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, and I saw that LSU's getting all these. Like they got the top 6 of the top 12 transfer portal ranked.
It's called NIL money. That's what it is.
Yeah. But after the year they had, they need to improve. That coach, that Brian Kelly's an asshole. But
yeah, he's an asshole.
He went there and he thought he was going to win bigger than Notre Dame. He has not done so.
Oh, clearly not. They've been bad. They've been real bad.
Yeah, they got smoked a couple times this year.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so now they're. How many teams? I'll have to look at the brackets. I haven't looked at them, but Big Ten is still well represented in the thing.
Well, they haven't had 2 moves yet, I don't think.
And the SEC is down to Georgia. Is that it for them?
That's it.
Okay. What conference?
Texas.
Oh, Texas. Texas is good. What about what is SMU in the ACC for some unknown reason?
Yeah. Yes, they are.
Okay. All right. Any particular games that you're looking forward to coming up from that?
Oregon, Ohio State. I want to see the rematch.
That's going to be the rematch. It's going to be the biggie, yeah.
Because you remember that Ohio State was in position to win, and then Will Howard slid down at the end of the game and ran out of time. So that's gonna be the marquee game next week.
Okay. Well, I hope we see some good ones. Anything? Let's switch to pro football since we're on the sport of football.
Yes, sir.
What do you got going for this week? What do you think? What do you see? What are you saying? What's going on?
Don't be surprised if the Bears play well.
Well, that would be a first. Who are they playing?
Detroit. I'm not saying they're gonna win, but it's at home. They're kind of in a desperate mode right now. They're not gonna win. They're not gonna make the playoffs. But this is very much rookie evaluation time. So don't be surprised if the Bears play well. Also, don't be surprised if Atlanta plays well. They're making a change at quarterback.
Bringing in Michael Penix Jr. is starting.
They're cutting Kirk Cousins apparently.
After the season, though, right? Not right now.
Not right now. It will save them $10 million.
Well, they got it to throw around, I guess. But Chicago, they were embarrassed last week. They got
Not,
whooped.
not only were they embarrassed, after losing that game on Thanksgiving, they should be embarrassed.
Thanksgiving, they played the Loins, and they're playing them again.
Yes.
They played them tough the first time,
Yes,
and
sir.
Detroit is more banged up than they were when they played the first time. It could be close. Is that your game of the day? Is that what you're thinking is going to be the best matchup, AJ?
No, but the second one we won't get because it's Vikings in Seattle.
But Geno Smith's not playing, I guess.
No, I think no.
That's going to be all Vikes, unfortunately.
But what's his name has starter experience.
It ain't good.
It ain't good, that's for sure.
Well, I wish them well. I'll be rooting for them today, obviously, but it doesn't sound like too much. And then tonight is Dallas and Tampa, which is anything with Dallas is yuck.
Unwatchable.
Yeah, Tampa's good.
The Packers can clinch playoff spot before they even play it tomorrow night.
What has to happen for that?
Just a loss by either Tampa or by Atlanta, Seattle, or I think it's Atlanta or Seattle.
Well, they're gonna get.
There's like 6 different scenarios in which they could clinch a playoff spot.
Or they could clinch it with them winning.
Yeah.
And what's his name is out. The starting quarter, Derek Carr, is out. And I saw that who's the running? Kamara is doubtful.
Yes, sir.
And it's at Lambeau, and it's cold.
And it's at night.
It all bodes well for the Packers right now.
And aren't they on their third coach or something like that? Second.
Yeah. They had but that guy's only lost 1 game since he took over the interim thing.
Yeah. And the game they lost, they should have won. Because they went for 2.
You can't say they should have won. They decided to go for it. They should have lost because they didn't score enough points.
They could have won because they could have kicked the extra point.
That's true. They could have. However, just because if they would have kicked the extra point and lost in overtime, same result, right?
Yep, still done similar.
You're a famous one for saying they should have won that one. They should have done this.
I know. I'm very famous for that.
I'm catching. You're famous for a lot of reasons. Any other news or notes about the NFL? League-wide or anything?
No, sir. The one game we haven't covered yet that I want to cover.
Okay.
Is Marquette yesterday.
I don't know what happened.
They played Xavier and won by 3.
1 by 3. Did they play at Xavier or at home?
At Xavier.
Well, that's a big win.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir. They were up by 15 in the second half.
Oof.
They got cut down to 3 with a minute left.
What happened?
Xavier went on a 14-0 run. Actually, they took the lead.
Oh.
And Cam Jones just took over the game.
So. Oh, Cam Jones! Thank God for him.
He's a stud, man.
Is Xavier good, AJ?
They're 8-5, but they played 5 games, but 5 losses. They're by 5 points or less.
Who's their coach now?
Sean Miller.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they
But they're banged up. They're missing Fremantle, their best player. And,
well, that hurts.
Yeah, he's really good. And who still is in college basketball, by the way?
No, who? There's so many.
I'll give you a hint. He's from Creighton.
He's from Creighton. I'm not. Oh, not that big thug that you like.
Yeah.
The 8-foot tall guy.
He's still in college basketball.
Is he at Creighton?
He's the only reason that Stephen Mitchell has not won the Defensive Player of the Year yet. He's on the first 3.
What's his name? Steincoulter or something?
Colt Brenner.
God. And you like that guy?
Yeah, I do, but I don't. But I like McDermott in general. My college coach's brother is Grant Gibbs, who played at Creighton for years. So I'm kind of Creighton, other than Marquette, has a soft spot for me.
Creighton. As a kid growing up, while Marquette was still an independent, Creighton was an independent too, I believe. They'd play every year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Now they play every year, twice a year.
Yeah. Yeah, that McDermott's a good coach. He always has them in there.
Yeah, they don't get a lot of transfers either. So
Would you?
Not for basketball, maybe for
Yeah.
football.
Creighton football? They have a football team?
No, I said not. I said not for basketball. But if I was coaching a football program, I'd go out into the transfer portal.
Hey, one thing we missed. I sent you a text and you didn't even respond to it.
What do you mean?
It was yesterday, the day before. Jake Dickert is now the coach at Wake Forest.
Oh yes.
What happened there?
Well, he said.
But for people, I'm sorry, a little background. For people who don't know, Jake Dickert is from Kohler. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And he's been the coach at Washington State the last 2 years, 3 years?
3 years.
3 years? And he's done a good job.
Jake is my guy, by the way. Jake is a really good guy. I haven't called him or texted him, but he's a really good guy. When we were at the game at Washington State, or when we were at the Washington State Wisconsin game a couple years ago, I got to talk to him for a little bit, so that was really cool.
Nice.
And he's a really good dude.
Is this a step up, do you think, Wake Forest?
That's in their ACC.
And where's Washington State going to be? In some Mountain West or something?
Yes, sir.
So ACC gets more exposure. So it's a good. You think it's good? Did he get fired at Washington State, or he just decided to leave?
Just decided to leave. They lost 20. They lost 20 kids to the portal this year. So
tough times for a lot of these colleges. They're losing coaches and players.
Yeah. What? And they haven't had a bowl game yet either.
Yeah.
They're in the Holiday Bowl.
Nobody cares about the bowls with these playoffs going on.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Okay, so Marquette won, and you said Wisconsin has been off, right?
They play today.
What time do they play?
1 o'clock.
Who do they play?
Detroit. Yeah.
That's another team I remember. Dick Vitale used to coach Detroit, and they play Marquette every year.
Detroit Mercy.
Detroit Mercy?
That's what they call themselves.
Is that the same as University of Detroit that's been around forever?
Yes, sir.
Where'd the Mercy come from? They're hoping teams take mercy on them and not beat them by 50?
I guess so.
How are the Badgers going to do?
I hope they better win. It's the last game before the break, so they better win.
Well, the other team's thinking that too. What will they win?
Yes, sir. It's at home, so I think they win.
Okay, 1 o'clock. All right. Was the Marquette game on televised anywhere where you could see it?
It was on Fox.
It was on Fox.
They had really good announcers. They had Robbie Hummel. He's really good.
Oh yeah, he's good.
He's good. And then I don't remember the other guy's name. Robbie's really good. He's really detailed.
Played at Purdue.
It's there.
Had some terrible knee issues.
Had a great career despite the knee issues.
Yeah. You made me think of something else. Yesterday, there was so much going on. All of a sudden, Marco said, "Oh, there's a pro game on today." There were 2 pro games on yesterday.
The Ravens and Steelers and the Chiefs and Texans.
Yeah, the Ravens and Steelers didn't end up close, but it was a heck of a game for a long time.
Was it really? I didn't catch it.
Until
I was at the school.
Russell Wilson threw a nice little pick 6, and he also one of the game's turning points is I think it was 7-7 at the time, and he scrambled and he got all the way down to about the 2-yard line. Instead of sliding, he kind of went forward and took a hit, fumbled the ball. Baltimore recovers, goes like 98 yards to score.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was quite a turn in the game right there.
Wow. I'm very happy that they won. I like Pittsburgh, but I like Baltimore more.
Baltimore, their defense is getting better.
Speaking of that, I just like people ask me why I like Baltimore. I like John Harbaugh. He's really a good guy and a good coach. So.
Yeah, he is. All right. So We haven't college. So we college. Anything else about college basketball that you'd like to cover?
No, we're good. We're good there.
Okay. What about the NBA? You always have a few gems about that.
Oh yes, beautiful game last night by the Bucks. Beautiful game. Now, granted, they put the Wizards and lost to the Cavs the night before, but they played a beautiful game without Giannis and Dame because they're both resting up for Pax spasms and some Pax spasms for Giannis and something else for Dame. But it was a beautiful game.
A beautiful game. I haven't heard you use that term much around sports.
That's because we don't cover soccer.
With good reason.
Yeah, I'm kidding, but no. But it was a good game. It was played really well. Bobby had a huge game, so it was good.
Bobby's having a good year.
He should be in position for Six Man of the Year again, but he never went to.
What about Middleton? Is he still playing?
He started yesterday and dropped 20. So
It's really good to have him back.
he's just steady, man. He's just steady and consistent. Once he gets his legs underneath him, he'll be all right.
Good. All right, so they're still trending in the right direction, even though they lost to Cleveland.
Yeah, yes. 15 and 12, they're currently in fifth.
Okay. All right. Well, that's enough for the hardcore sports stuff, unless we have something else you wanted to cover.
And they don't play on Christmas.
Good.
They play Monday and Wednesday.
Do you watch any games on Christmas?
Oh, my cousins have it locked on Christmas Day.
Oh, really?
They watch it all on Christmas Day.
The NBA?
Yes, sir.
Regular season games?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's like a penance for something.
Especially the Bucks are playing, but they're not playing this year. So we'll see how much is on in our house.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Cindy is hosting. Shout out to Cindy. She's hosting this year.
The one and only Cindy Howley.
Yes.
Legendary.
Her get-togethers are legendary. They're very legendary.
Does she live close to you? To your parents?
4 doors down.
Oh boy.
It's very much. See, Jack, it's very much walkable, which is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Or rollable for me.
Yeah. Good. The weather, you should be able to roll with the weather, right?
Yep. Should be.
Good. Well, is that the plan for Christmas? You're going over to Aunt Cindy's?
Cindy's is in my house.
And your house.
We're splitting our Christmases this year. Shout out to my brother. My brother is. We're splitting our Christmases this year, so we're doing our family Christmas is the 28th.
28th.
Yeah, and then my Aunt Cindy's Christmas is the 25th.
Okay.
So the 26th we have to go to Madison and babysit both.
Oh, great. That's great.
Yeah.
Do you have a big dinner at Cindy's, or what happens there?
Yeah, they have dinner and my cousin just had a newborn, so it should be a good Christmas. So it should be fun.
Boy, your crew just keeps expanding.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Barrett Joseph Miller. This is my cousin Kristen.
So this is Randy's daughter?
Yeah.
Uncle Randy. You gotta love Uncle Randy.
He's the man.
He's the man. All right. So we're talking about Christmas. Do you have anything, either words of wisdom from holidays or from sports, that you'd like to leave us with for the AJ's advice?
Yes, I do.
What do you have?
I guess for Christmas, just enjoy it. You know, Christmas only comes once a year, and you only get together with your family once a year. And I know for some people it can be a sad time, depending on what you go through in life.
Mm-hmm.
But just enjoy it. You know, just enjoy the time you spend with your family, and enjoy spending time. I know I will, because I get to see my brothers and stuff. But it'll be fun. Just enjoy it. Smile. Make somebody laugh on Christmas. If you make somebody laugh, your day's always better. So make somebody laugh. Enjoy it. And just have fun. Just have fun with it. So.
Great advice, AJ. You're growing up. Before before my very eyes.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
belated birthday to the people who don't know. AJ turned the big 3-3 this year.
Yes, sir. Kareem.
And Larry Bird.
And Larry Bird. Yes, sir.
33. Wow, that's exciting.
We've been at it for a long time, Jack.
I've known you since you were a kid.
Since I was 30.
Yeah, I know. You were a kid then.
I was.
You've grown up a lot.
Thank you.
I think it's because of the maturity of Bulldog and me that kind of rubbed off on you.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Well, to the listeners out there, everyone have a great Christmas. And
Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate.
Whatever you celebrate. Remember,
That's right.
It's the holiday season, so enjoy it. And don't take life too seriously at this point, because it's going to go by fast.
That's right. It goes by so fast. Don't waste any time. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, thanks, AJ. Great job. Have a wonderful holiday season. Yes. We don't know when we're going to catch up again, because Wednesday is Christmas Day. I don't think you want to be doing a show from Aunt Cindy's.
No. Probably, I would guess after the first of the year, Jack.
Okay. Sounds good. A little break.
Sounds good.
All right.
To the people who didn't get up with us today, we will send the link out on social media. So.
Excellent point. Yes, and it'll be live on YouTube, and AJ will be sending it out. I'll put it out on my channels as well.
Awesome. Thank you, Jack.
All right.
Merry Christmas to you and Margot. Have a great one. And,
Margot, AJ says Merry Christmas. Margot said she was nice, and she said it to you. She's not so nice when she says it to me. She was smiling when she said it, AJ. So
okay, good.
Same to you. Take care. Have a great holiday season. Be safe. Be smart. Be smiling, like you said.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's it. Now, since I wasn't able to do it at the beginning, I'll do it at the end. That's all for AJ Bocchini.
Yes, it is.